Hello family, this is David W. Williams, the online traffic expert and the owner and founder of Digital Underground Online. And what I want to talk about today is the concept of get in where you fit in. And for people that know what time it is, this is an old album title from a guy named Too Short. And it really kind of means is that you need to find out where you fit in society and make that your role. And however, what we're going to do is we're going to transition this meaning to people that are looking for work today in today's economy. And if you're an unemployed person, you really will need to pay attention to this. And if you're a worker and you think there's any chance, which there is, that you're one day going to become unemployed, you also need to pay attention to this, because you're going to be given some information that can really help you actually start searching for a job. See, what we need you to understand is that when most businesses are looking for new employees, they're looking for something very specific. And when a recruiter, or what we call a headhunter, is looking for somebody that they can bring into a company because they're contracted to find a particular person, they're looking for a very specific person 9 times out of 10. And that specific person they're looking for is somebody that's already employed. They're looking for someone that's already employed that can be convinced to leave their current job and come to a different situation. So if you know that businesses and recruiters are looking for somebody that's already employed and you're unemployed, where does that leave you? And the reality of the situation is this: the longer you're out of a job, the harder it can be to find a new job. And it's because of some of the earlier things we talked about, the fact that businesses and recruiters believe that the best and most talented employees are already working for someone else. And so they just have to go out and find these particular people. So now if you're 6 months to a year out of work, where does that leave you in the business person's and the recruiter's perception? And it leaves you in a very bad spot. And if you can find a job, you won't be able to negotiate for anything because you don't have any leverage. So you end up taking less money, you end up working terrible hours because you're operating from a very weak position. And I remember when I had lost my job one time, I had got fired. And so I was looking for other jobs. And I was under the stress of not having a job, okay, trying to make my employment work for me, my unemployment money work for me. And then going to talk to people about new jobs, and they finding out that I had been fired, that I wasn't currently working. And the kind of things they were offering me were terrible, absolutely terrible. And I couldn't believe it because I didn't understand that their perception was that I didn't have a lot of value because I wasn't currently working. So they didn't see a justification to offer me anything. It's a difference if you're already working for somebody and somebody, another job, wants you. They know they got to put something on the table that'll convince you to leave where you're at to go to that new situation. So if you've been unemployed for several months and you are having challenges finding a job, you need to listen to what the world is telling you. And they're telling you that the workplace does not value your current skill set, and you need to make a change. And I would suggest that you become a hustler or an entrepreneur. And I don't mean a hustler by doing something illegal. I mean a hustler by somebody that finds a way to make money in this society without a job. And try to figure out what can you do to make money to where you don't have to beg somebody to create a situation for you so you can get a check. We need to understand that the American workplace is purging workers, okay? And it's going to continue to get worse. There's going to be this massive continual purge of workers every year. It's going to continue to get worse. It's not going to get better because there's a structural change going on in America. So you need to get wise to this situation and start making your change right now. This is David W. Williams, the online traffic expert, the founder and owner of Digital Underground. Peace out.